But be aware that you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself while you are there and anywhere else. Anything that you say can be used against you.
He is the one that we're all afraid of. He's the one that's King Slime. He is in videos talking about messing with them, you're gonna die. They have 10 100-round choppers talking about weapons. They said, just screw it, take it to trial.
What if I told you that one RICO case didn't just put a rapper behind bars for 2 years, but cost him over $100 million? Today, I'm breaking down the true financial devastation of Young Thug's legal nightmare, and the numbers are absolutely shocking. I've analyzed court documents, industry reports, and financial data to calculate exactly how much this case cost. What I found will change how you think about the music business forever. Before we dive into the numbers, let's set the stage. In May 2022, Jeffrey Williams, known as Young Thug, was arrested as part of a massive 56-count RICO indictment. This wasn't just any arrest. This was the state of Georgia claiming his entire record label, YSL, was actually a criminal gang. For the next 2.5 years, Young Thug sat in Fulton County Jail while his legal team fought one of the longest criminal trials in Georgia history. But here's what most people don't realize. Every single day behind bars was costing him astronomical amounts of money. The case finally ended in October 2024 when Young Thug took a plea deal. He walked free, but the financial damage was already done. And I'm going to show you exactly how devastating it was. Let's start with the obvious costs. His legal defense. Young Thug hired Brian Steele, one of Atlanta's top criminal defense attorneys. Industry sources suggest Steele's hourly rate ranges from $800 to $1,200 per hour. For a case this complex, spanning 30 months, court filings show his legal team included multiple attorneys, paralegals, and investigators. Conservative estimates put his total legal fees at $8 to $12 million. But that's just the beginning. The prosecution's case required extensive expert witnesses, private investigators, and document analysis. Add in appeals preparation, pretrial motions, and jury selection that lasted 10 months. We're looking at legal costs approaching $15 million. Now here's where the real money starts bleeding out. Before his arrest, Young Thug was pulling in $150,000 to $300,000 per show. Top-tier artists like him typically tour 50 to 80 dates per year. Let me break this down. If Young Thug averaged just 60 shows per year at $200,000 per show, that's $12 million in annual touring revenue. Over 2.5 years in jail, that's $30 million in lost touring income. But it gets worse. The music industry operates on momentum. His 2019 album, So Much Fun, debuted at #1. He was at his commercial peak when the arrest happened. Industry analysts estimate his touring value could have increased to $400,000 plus per show during this period. Using the higher estimates, we're looking at $60 million in lost touring revenue alone. And remember, he still can't tour freely due to his probation restrictions. Here's what shocked me most in my research. Young Thug's streaming numbers tell a brutal story. During his peak before arrest, he was pulling 15 to 20 million monthly Spotify listeners. Industry standards show artists earn roughly 3 cents to 5 cents per stream. With his listener base, Young Thug was generating approximately $2 to $3 million annually just from streaming royalties. But here's the kicker. He couldn't release new music consistently while fighting for his freedom. His 2023 album, Business is Business, was literally recorded and compiled while he was in jail. The production limitations cost him millions in potential revenue. Comparing his streaming performance to similar artists who stayed active, the opportunity cost of missed releases is staggering. Conservative estimates suggest $8 to $12 million in lost streaming and album sales revenue. But the biggest financial catastrophe was what happened to YSL Records. This wasn't just Young Thug's label, it was his empire. The RICO case effectively froze all major business operations. Industry insiders report that YSL had active deals worth $50 to $75 million before the arrests. Record distribution, artist development, publishing deals, everything stopped. The label couldn't sign new artists or negotiate major deals with their founder in jail facing life sentences. Court documents revealed an unauthorized $16 million catalog sale during the trial, leading to additional lawsuits with AEG. The legal chaos surrounding YSL's business operations created millions more in losses. Former YSL artists had to find new representation. Gunna, despite his success, faced industry backlash after his plea deal. The entire YSL ecosystem, which was generating tens of millions annually, essentially collapsed. Here's something most people miss: the opportunity cost of missed collaborations and business ventures. Young Thug was one of hip-hop's most sought-after features, commanding $100,000 to $250,000 per guest verse. Industry data shows top artists average 20 to 30 features annually. That's $2 to $7.5 million per year in lost collaboration revenue. Over 2.5 years, we're talking $5 to $18 million. Then there's endorsements, business investments, and brand partnerships. Young Thug had been building relationships with major brands before his arrest. Those deals evaporated overnight. Let me add this all up for you. Legal fees, $15 million. Lost touring revenue, $30 to $60 million. Streaming and album losses, $8 to $12 million. YSL Records destruction, $25 to $40 million. Missed collaborations and opportunities, $10 to $20 million. The conservative total? $88 million. The realistic estimate? Over $120 million in total financial impact. That's not just money lost. That's generational wealth destroyed by a 2.5-year legal battle. The Young Thug case proves that in the music industry, freedom isn't just about liberty, it's about economics. Every day behind bars costs these artists millions in revenue, opportunities, and empire building. What shocked you most about these numbers? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into the business side of hip-hop, hit that subscribe button, because the numbers behind these stories will blow your mind.